Alright guys, we're back with another video today. We've got another episode of DCSports87 Dollars. It's been a while since I've done this series, but if you're new to the channel or new to the series itself, it's a series where we try to buy cards and then flip them in real time on my favorite consignment company in DCSports87. So this is currently episode 8 and we've just crossed over $3,000 in profit. Last episode was our best episode yet. So this submission is mainly NFL. I think this is a perfect time to be selling NFL cards right now. People are going to be hyping up certain players or just really the sport itself heading into the preseason and eventually the NFL season. NBA is also not a bad sale at the moment, especially if you've got some OKC cards or if you've got cards where, you know, players have moved teams, because right now free agency has just started as well. Let's start off with the first card. It's a Craig Porter Jr. Spectra 1/1 auto. I picked this one up at the Cherry Whatnot stream about a month ago for around $32 Australian. Works out to be around $20 US. I was actually quite delayed when it came to that video, so I obviously recorded the video, sent it out to consignment, and then 2 to 3 weeks later, I actually uploaded the video on YouTube, and I had about 3 different people that asked me for the card. But yeah, for $20 US / $32 Australian. Let's see what we get and if we can make a good start to episode 8. So we get $81, so around $125 Australian. I'd say with the fees taken out, it's around $110. Great little flip there from $32 into around $115. Great start there. Let's move on to the next card. Let's go with this one. Justin Simmons. Pick this one off Raymond, off Instagram. Can't actually remember if I'm profiting on the lot itself anymore or not, but it's a really cool card. Justin Simmons, the gold vinyl prism out of 5. Like I said, with NFL season heating up at the moment, this is probably the best time to be sending in cards to consignment. So I think I kind of value this at around $80 to $85 Australian. So let's see what we get. We get $155. So with the fees taken out, around $140. Again, if you guys haven't watched this series before, I do show like the profits and the loss towards the end. Really nice sale there. All right, let's go on to the next one. There's going to be a lot of NFL here. So pick this one up again in another recent mail day. Paid $60 to $70 for it. Pat Tillman, silver field level PSA 10. For those that don't know, the fields are like the court sides in NFL. 2019, the court sides and the fields were still, then they weren't like overprinted like retail. And then Pat Tillman's just a really iconic player for a lot of Americans. This card would probably, this card was up on the NFL sale for a good 4 or 5 hours at a fairly good price. But again, people in Australia don't really, they're not going to know who Pat Tillman is, or they're not going to care about it as much. But for Americans, it's very patriotic. So I thought at $60, $70, this one would be a very good example of showing, kind of what Pat Tillman can sell for in America. So $67 Australian, we equate that to around $40 to $50 US. We just got to beat that number in, let's see how we go. $89 US. So there you go, around $145 Australian. Take the fees out. We make around double on our money there. Really cool card. Even though it is silver, it is, like I said, it is hard to find the silvers and also the field levels. They're the rarer set when it comes to select in the NFL. Next one up, John Havlicek. Got given this by my good friend Harsey. He does watch the channel. He actually gave this to me in exchange for a Matt's card case, a 3-row Matt's card case. We kind of valued it around $300 initially. So, but he said in exchange for a case itself, he was happy for me to pocket the extra money because he was quite supportive and appreciative of the channel. So I'm still valuing this at around a Matt's card case, which is around a 3-row, which is around $120, $150. I can't actually remember. I think that the show would have been around $140. So I think $140 is about right. Let's see how we go here for the John Havlicek. It is out of 19, quite random numbering. He's got a really nice auto, but it is a sticker as well. We get around $145, $135 again. Take the fees out, around $120. So Harsey made out well on me. We thought it was valued at like $300. Unfortunately not, but it was kind of hard to kind of value as well, being a sticker. Also not there being many sales as well. I had a few people ask me about Havlicek as well, but they prefer the on-card autos, but he's also passed away, so it's also kind of hard to be a bit picky with Havlicek stuff. Let's go on to one of the greatest college basketball players of all time, Tyler Hansbrough, Psycho T. Yeah, just crazy on North Carolina. First year NT RPA. It's not the true NT RPA, but yeah, you would probably know the set if you can kind of picture it in your head with like Steph Curry, James Harden, etc., etc. But really nice card, on-card, not on-card, it's a sticker auto with a jersey. People still pay up for Tyler Hansbrough. Kind of valued this at around $5 to $10, I think. Let's see how we go. Yeah, and about $10 Australian, but like I've said in the past before, when it comes to lower end cards below $10, it's pretty much like 1-to-1 for US into Australian because of the fees that do get taken out. All right, next card up, Malik Willis XR RPA, backup quarterback for Jordan Love, had some good moments for the Packers last season when Love was injured. Not expecting too much from this, but I got this one in a lot, and I've got some other cards in the lot here put on sale. XR RPA, gorgeous card, 3-color patch, hasn't had the greatest career. Before even looking at it, I'll estimate around $10 to $15. I haven't even looked at comps. Let's see how we go. About $15. So $15 down to around $12 to $13. So yeah, I haven't really looked at comps from Malik Willis, but I've got so much NFL here, and I need to put an NFL show up very soon and whatnot. It's crazy how much NFL I have here. Next up, Joe Burrow XR out of 75. They've re-signed him, Chase, Higgins. It's pretty crazy to see what they're doing. A lot of teams don't succeed when it comes to not having a great offensive line and spending money on all their offensive players. But really cool card, team color match. Got this one for like $12 to $13 of Lombo's whatnot stream for NFL. Let's see if we can make a profit here. Yeah, slight little profit. I'd say we make around $5 to $6, so $15 into around $24 to $25, down to around the $20 to $21 range. All right, let's go back up to the higher cards. Brian Thomas Jr. So picked up a lot a few weeks ago with Brian Thomas, Keelan Coleman, Ray Davis, RPAs, as well as the Tyreek Hill flawless patch auto. I've kept the Tyreek Hill, sent the other three off because I think the Tyreek Hill could kind of hold its value a little bit better compared to the other three players. Brian Thomas Jr., solid rookie season last year for the Jaguars. They've also got Travis Hunter. They've got Trevor Lawrence, love or hate him. But again, I valued this. I think I got this lot at a fairly good price. So I think comps for this were anywhere from 70 to 100. So let's hope for that. Get around, yeah, I'd say about $85. So let's say that's about $75 Australian. So right on the lower end of the range of comps that were available. All right, next card up, Bret the Hitman Hart. So I really didn't know how to value this. The True Gold is valued here for around $200 or last sold for around $200. Got this from Raiden did it in a nice little collection that I purchased a few weeks ago again. This isn't the True Gold. It's the undercard or like the gold disco or the fast break, but they've labeled it here as undercard. I kind of valued it around $100. Yeah, it's hard. The True Gold is at $200. Bret Hart, the Hitman, he's quite iconic. I haven't really followed WWE for a good like 15 to 20 years since I was in primary school, but I know who he is. So let's see how we go. Yeah, not even at $100. I thought that would have went there, but we're off on that. Which is fine. So around $90 down to around $75 to $80 on that one. So I thought it would have been a little bit higher, but that's fine. Next up, Jack Ham Spectra out of 25 auto. Got this one in I don't know if you call it a bargain box, but I will say a value box at Fastback Trading Cards. I think I paid $20 to $25 for it in January. Don't know what I'm expecting here. Ooh, not bad. About $60. So probably made about double our money. Yeah, that's pretty good there. Get about $20 profit off that one. Next up, Josh Downs Spectra RPA. Had a very good season last year. Actually had a fairly good start to his NFL career, but wide receiver for the Colts. Nice chunky patch here. Probably not player worn or associated, as you can see there. But it is out of 50. And yeah, sticker auto. Don't know what it's valued at, probably about $20 to $30, and yeah, about $45. I can't remember the values that I've actually given them off the top of my head. You obviously all see at the end, but I'm not just making up numbers and then beating them just to make myself look good. That's sort of the number I'm kind of picturing in my head. All right, the next one up, Keon Coleman. A lot of hype on him in the NFL draft last year, but didn't really have the greatest rookie season. I think people were just thinking that Josh Allen, Keon Coleman, match made in heaven, going to play quite well, but got this one in that previous lot that I just spoke about before. Origins RJA, I think this is valued at like $20 to $25 as well. Yeah, about $30 converted. Not a bad sell there. And then the other one from that lot itself, the Ray Davis certified RPA. Like his auto, like it is very like generic and basic, but it's still putting a bit of effort. Like imagine having to sign Ray Davis. I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up like shortening it after a little bit. So we'll see how that is in 5 years' time. Valued probably around $25 to $30 as well. We get, yeah, about $30. So it went for this exact same price as the Keon Coleman. All right, we've got, what have we got here? We got 6 more cards. So the Bill Romanowski, the Silver Prism Auto. Got this one off Card Hobby. There's a few Card Hobby cards in here. I think I paid like $10 Australian for it. Cool. Get about $22, $23 Australian, down to around $19 to $20. So pretty much doubling my money there. We're always trying to look for cards to make back a little bit of the postage cost as well. Next up, Plaxico Burress Playbook Jersey Auto. Paid again under $10 for this one. Player One used material and autograph from Playbook. Again, making about double our money there. So let's say that's about $20 down to around $16 to $17 on that one. We'll take that one as a sale. Next up, Tyson Bagent, the eye color, eye patch relic with the auto. Had some solid stints in his rookie season as well, but it's kind of cooled off. I got this one in a lot a few weeks ago. Don't know what they're worth, but the eye black patch auto is sort of like a bit of a favorite for NFL fans. So I'd say it's around $15 to $20. And I'm way off. It's about $50 down to around $40 to $45. Pretty nice one there. All right, next one up, Grayson Allen. Purple Pulsar, this one's out of 35, PSA 9. Got this one off my man Max. He does watch the channel. Profit on the lot, so apologies to you, Max, because I know you were cheering for every card to lose on my Whatnot stream, but this was actually the only card that I sent into consignment. So I'm happy with any amount here. It's a Purple Pulsar out of 35. I'll guess $20 to $25. It's hard to value numbered prisms, especially when it's a play that's not really as notable. Yeah, about $20 there. So I reckon like 2 years ago when he was on Milwaukee and Phoenix, I reckon this would have been like a solid $50 to $100 card, but you know, you can't win, you can't reverse time, unfortunately. Next card up, Jaylen Brown. This is rookie Spectra out of 99 jersey. I would anticipate Jaylen Brown is one of the leading scorers in the league next season, considering that Tatum is out. Going to be the main person on his team. How efficient he's going to be, we really don't know. Bought this one for $20. I saw comps at like 40, but this was during the playoffs, so it might have actually lost money. But yeah, we'll see. Yeah, about $30. So I still made money on it, maybe like $5 to $6 on it. Yeah, I thought it would have hopefully went for more, like we always hope for. And then the very last card, the Pat Surtain. Out of 100 Obsidian, I did see a comp on this one for $40. I was very surprised because I was like, it's just an Obsidian numbered card. I know he's the best cornerback in the game, but I thought defensive players just don't sell too well. So, yeah, I'd happily take $40. That's the reason I sent it in. I was like, I would take $40 any day of the week for this Pat Surtain. And we get $15. So not the $40 that we were looking for. But yeah, I think so far we've done all right. Let's go to the spreadsheet and see how we went. So we didn't really have any massive sales there. Obviously, the best one was the Craig Porter Jr. 1-of-1 Spectra Auto that we sold for $103 with the fees taken out. So around $71 profit there. The Bret Hart, I mean, I got it in a collection. So again, it's hard to kind of quantify what the value should be, but I kind of estimated the price being around $100. And then the other one I actually didn't show off was a Brett Favre Surge. It was a case hit that I purchased from Fast Break, the same place that I got this card as well. So I actually didn't really make money on the Jack Ham there. It kind of cancelled out each other. But yeah, it was a case hit that just didn't sell too well at all. But yeah, after episode 8, let's see what our profit and loss is looking like at the moment in 3, 2, 1. So for that episode, we made $210. It was our worst episode. So far, we've been in the green on all of them, which has been really good. I'm also kind of being selective with what I send as well. So Yeah, our total profit at the moment is just under $4,000. We're at $3,779.75. Like I say in other videos, don't really look at that number too much because it's more so fun to track for the videos itself. Like the exact number might be slightly different just because, again, it's hard to quantify and determine what the true value of some cards are because some of them are purchased in collections and lots. We've kind of given a rule to kind of work out the value of them through me guessing the actual price of what I think they're going to sell for. Yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this series. You guys are showing a lot of love and support for the DCSports87 Dollars series. Make sure you go check them out. They're my favorite consignment company. I think I've sent, again, like 40 to 45 packages to them. Leave a like down below, comment down below, and hit the subscribe button if you guys haven't subscribed already. And yeah, I'll see you guys all in the next video. Take care.